Who repairs the road on your way to work? Who runs the shops? Who makes the medicine? You could ask 1,000 of these questions, and most of the times the answer is the same. A company does it. Try again, this time with your investigator hat on. Did you notice the bad quality of street repairs? Who is contracted to make them? Is there a shortage of cheaper generic medication while the expensive alternative is available? Do you wonder why? You got it. You need to look into the companies. Whether state-owned or private, companies are responsible for products and most of the activities and money transactions around us. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. A lot is going on behind the scenes. You may find it overwhelming to think about researching companies. After all, business is complicated, and it requires some financial and legal knowledge. But there are simple things you can do to find your way through this maze. Before looking into company-related activities, you need to know who and what you're dealing with. Here are 3 basic steps to follow. Know the people. A company is formed by people and run by people. Directors, lawyers, accountants, and secretaries. Then there are shareholders and beneficiaries. They're the ones who lead and profit from any activity. This information might be transparent or hidden, but someone always profits in the end. And those are the people you need to identify. Find the source. A company is registered somewhere. Companies operate under the laws and regulations of the country where they've registered. This doesn't mean all companies follow those laws, on the contrary. But this is where the search begins. Start by finding the places where companies are registered and where they do business. Look for any available official documentation and continue from there. There are plenty of information sources to help you start. Follow the money. In the end, all roads lead to money. Where there's money involved, there are interests, and people often use companies to satisfy these interests. Companies own properties, they buy and sell, pay or evade taxes, and that means they're involved in many transactions. These transactions leave traces. Some you can find and others you can't, but you won't know till you've tried. Search for public contracts, news items, financial reports, asset reports, audits, product databases, and other documentation to connect the dots. If you want to delve deeper into this topic and many more, visit kit.exposingtheinvisible.org. The kit makes investigative techniques accessible to people and communities who feel motivated to start their own investigations. The kit is a starting point for those who believe in the power of information as evidence.